Hi, I'm Darren Lloyd, and if you're a musician who writes arrangements, creates compositions or transcriptions or any type of original music, I want to tell you something important. You don't need a huge social media following. You don't need to be on TikTok 5 times a day, and you certainly do not need to be famous. I've built a great passive income selling my jazz trumpet solos, and I did it from home with nothing more than my YouTube channel, an email list, and a few focused products. This video is going to show you exactly how that works and how you can use the same approach to sell your own sheet music or any type of digital music products online without sounding salesy or gross. Okay, here we go. Part 1, finding your niche audience on YouTube. YouTube is where it all starts. People are actively searching for what you could be selling. They are not passively doom scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. YouTube is, in my opinion and my experience, the best place to focus your marketing. Now, and I'm not talking about going viral, I mean YouTube as a search engine for musicians. The people watching my videos are jazz trumpet players looking for real helpful content, solos they can use, licks they can steal, and tools they can actually use to make them better. If you create your content for your niche, whether it's violin, film score, concert band, jazz band, choir arrangements, whatever, YouTube will help you find them. But here's the key. Your title, thumbnail, and description matter more than the video itself when you're starting out. Your title needs to solve a problem or spark curiosity. For example, instead of calling a video Jazz Solo Example, I'll say how I use one bebop lick to fix my whole solo. Way more clickable. It evokes curiosity. It makes people want to click. Your thumbnail should look intentional, just not a random screenshot. Sometimes I'll use a close-up of me playing or a clear image of the sheet music, and certainly with bold text. Think of your thumbnail as the cover art for your content. All you have to make someone click on your video for the very first time is the title and the thumbnail. These have to be on point. Your description is the hidden goldmine, and that's where I put a link to my free lead magnet, a set of 5 jazz trumpet solos with the demo recordings and backing tracks. That freebie is the bridge from YouTube to my email list, and that's where the relationship really begins with a new member to your audience. Okay, here we go. Part 2, the email list. Your email list is where the business happens, but it's not flashy, it's not exciting, but it works. When someone downloads my free solos, they join my email list. Okay, it's great to have thousands and thousands of subscribers on YouTube, but you don't own those subscribers. YouTube's algorithm might change. So, I mean, think back to MySpace. If you're old enough to remember MySpace, it just disappeared almost overnight. So you need to get these people on your email list because you own that email list. Once people are on that email list, I don't try to sell anything straight away. Instead, I send 5 emails spread out, one over every 3 days, just helping them and giving them what I said I would give them. In fact, I don't tell stories. I don't go into any details about anything. I just give them value. This is the secret for developing and nurturing an email list. Just give them what you said you were going to give them. No fluff. People don't want to know how to clean a trumpet. People don't want to know what valve oil to use. They already know this stuff. They want what I've promised them. And if I've promised them 5 jazz trumpet solos, that's what they want. And from there, you can say, if you like these jazz trumpet solos, check out my offer. And all it is just a link at the bottom of the email. Check out my amazing offer. I am not shouting, buy now, buy my stuff. This is super important. Never be too salesy. In fact, I've had Wix, who I have my website with, actually contact me, asking me how I get so many people open my emails. I have a very good open rate, and that is because When I send them something, it is of value. People want it. It's not just trying to make another sale. This is how you build trust. And then so when you do make an offer, it doesn't feel like selling. It feels like helping. Okay, part 3, the irresistible offer. Now let's talk about your offer, because this is where a lot of musicians go wrong. If your website just says sheet music available, that's not an offer. That is a catalogue. An offer is a specific transformation. My offer is 20 jazz books, 260 jazz trumpet solos with the demo recordings and backing tracks to help people master, develop their jazz language, jazz vocabulary, trumpet players that aren't yet at that standard to play the solos of, say, Dizzy Gillespie, Wynton Marsalis, Clifford Brown. That is my niche. That is what I'm really dialed into. And as you can see, since creating that offer, I've sold many offers. That's my bundle. It is my full library of jazz solos, pretty much 20 books worth of material with the recordings, backing tracks including. It's one price, one link, and it serves a real problem for real people. I don't need to push it. I just need to show it to the right audience, to my niche audience that I found on YouTube and connected with them through email. They get it, and if they value it, they'll buy it. So if you want to sell your own sheet music, here's what has worked for me. Use YouTube to find and serve your specific audience. One good video a week, maybe 2 if you have the time. From YouTube, build your email list with a great lead magnet. I started with 0 with my email list like everyone does. I am now well over 5,000 people who have subscribed to my email list and my lead magnet. These are the people that buy. These are the people that will buy your offer. That offer needs to be clear. It needs to be irresistible, and ideally it needs to solve a problem. Now, a problem can be a multiple of things. It can be to get a student to another level. It could be for a string quartet needing more music for a wedding. It could be for a brass band needing an arrangement of a certain piece of music. If you are helping these musicians with their problem, with their pain point, then you stand much more of a chance of selling your music, especially when you create that irresistible offer. Bundle things together. This is what I teach inside my 4-day live intensive, where I help musicians to set up this whole system step by step. If this is something you're interested in, simply register below and join that email list. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you start turning your sheet music into passive income.